The way in which it works now, you can't bullshit. Liz Truss bullshitted this. She pretended to be something because she had the image that made it look as though she was able to be Prime Minister, and she wasn't. She was shit.
You're the governing party, you were the local MP. Are you a little ashamed that we're in this situation now where water companies can pump seemingly with impunity, and sorry to do this while we're having lunch, but sewage into our waterways? Mm-hmm. And how angry are you at South West Water?
Oh,
Go.
I mean, can I swear? Am I allowed
Absolutely
to swear?
swear.
I mean, it's the most extraordinary fuck up of misleading the public, turning up and saying, oh, everything's fine, we're going to be okay, you know, all of this stuff, and then finding ourselves in a situation whereby people get very ill, and then at the same point, a week later, they have their company accounts published and they pay out dividends. So it's a nightmare, and the narrative that you get now is you get two blocks of people. You get one block of people being like, you've got to change the management structure, and you've got others who are saying nationalise it, and that's the challenge that we now face.
Talking about water, why was it so important for you to water down the Renters Reform Bill?
I don't think I was watering it down. In fact, in many instances, most of my amendments were strengthening it. So giving more rights to rent arrears, making sure you could actually hold the landlords to account. My problem is that what we were going to do is push more people out of providing rental properties, and therefore the price is going to go up for people. So no fault evictions are the things that really pisses people off. So I ask my landlord for repairs, and he then comes back and says, get out of my property, I'm just going to rent it to someone else, and I'm going to hike the price up. That cannot be allowed to happen. So I wasn't slowing it down, I was amending it. And to be honest, my amendments went in and I think effectively allowed landlords to continue to provide property, gave greater powers to tenants as well in terms of if they needed repayments and support from sort of national organisations, it would all be there. And it passed the House of Commons. I mean, the reason it hasn't passed is because Parliament's been prorogued and we're into election.
It's not a typical fish and chips order though, is it?
It's not, but this is what the bread and butter of Brixham Fish Market is based on.
For the uninitiated, it's a cuttlefish.
It's a cuttlefish, which is a sort of like squid. You can batter it, you can just grill it, and it's if you've ever had a budgie or a parrot and you see those things you feed it and you find them washed up on the beach, that is the spine of a cuttlefish.
Okay, well no, fine. To clear something up, are we ketchup or mayonnaise?
I'm mayonnaise, but it's quite French of me.
No, it's very French, yeah, but we're not far from them here. Describe Rishi Sunak in 2 words. You can't use in trouble or job seeker.
Principled and hardworking.
You've got another one.
Yeah. Principled, hardworking. I mean, he is principled and hardworking. I mean, he's had a terrible time, and he's trying to hold together a party that is quite fractious.
I just want to check: have you left any D-Day commemorations to do this interview?
No, I did 3 though yesterday. So here in Brixham, and a small one in Dartmouth and a big one in Salcombe.
Is there anything you admire about Keir Starmer?
Yeah, he's a decent human being. I mean, he's decided to give a very large chunk of his life to try and take on the most stressful job in the world, in which you cannot please everyone, and indeed probably will result in failure. I don't wish anyone to fail in the job of running this country, but it has been remarkable how many politicians of the last 25, 30 years have failed, especially when they become Prime Minister.
So you were quite instrumental in the downfall of Boris Johnson. You're not texting him now, I'm guessing.
No, I haven't heard from him in a while.
He's busy writing his column.
I don't think I was instrumental at all. And I don't think I was
You do yourself a disservice. You were one of the first.
I was one of the first of the 109 that were there to do it. He is an extraordinary character, and I don't think we'll probably see the likes of him for a while. The problem is that he couldn't delegate.
Was that the problem?
Yeah, it was one of the problems.
Too much of a workaholic?
No,
he delegated,
not saying that, but if you could delegate, you know, he did certain things extremely well, and I think that's, you know, from vaccines to Ukraine to, you know, how...
He delegated party planning actually really well, didn't he? He was very good at that.
But I mean, really a party? Because I'm imagining the viewers that who are watching this, think crisps and a packet of, you know, crisps and a couple of Coke cans in the cabinet office is a pretty shit party.
Good pre-drinks, I'd say, during a pandemic.
What, pre-lash? I mean, there's absolutely fuck all pre-lash in that. Come on, but I think
they should have gone harder. They should have got you round. What's been your favourite night out ever?
I just can't admit to it because I don't know.
You can't look off into the distance and laugh.
Well, I mean, like clubbing. I mean, there aren't many nightclubs down here.
No.
So in London, honestly, I mean, I don't think I've been to a nightclub in the last 4.5 years. So
prior to that, what was the best night?
My stag do was quite good.
What did you do?
A stag do was actually that was in London. That was last year, but that was a pub crawl and then a club. And
which club did you go to?
Tiger, of course.
Tiger.
Yeah, exactly. Which I've never felt so old in all my life.
Could we make Totnes the sort of clubbing capital of the UK?
You know what? I think we better put it to the town council.
What kind of music do you like?
I honestly, I mean, I like dance.
What kind of dance music?
I have no idea.
You must know.
No, I just listen to whatever comes up on iTunes on that side of thing.
God. When was the last time you took drugs? Not cuttlefish.
I haven't taken drugs. Well, I've smoked marijuana.
And how was that?
Didn't like it.
I
smoke.
You smoke actual cigarettes?
I smoke cigarettes.
So that explains why you voted against Rishi's anti-smoking bill, because you think it's bloody great, everyone should be smoking.
No, I don't, but then again, I don't believe the state should be telling you what you can and can't do. So I smoked marijuana when I was at university, didn't enjoy it.
Did you get really hungry afterwards?
No, I'm far too, it doesn't work with my mind. It makes me paranoid.
Oh no.
Service, please.
When you were at your quite expensive fee-paying boarding school, were you quite naughty?
No, no, I don't think so. I mean, I was sent to boarding school because my dad was in the army.
Did you have a nickname at school?
Maggie.
Maggie?
Not because of Thatcher, by the way. I hasten to add, and I wouldn't mind if it was because of Maggie, but Mangnall, Maggie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
that's quite tame.
It was quite tame. Yeah.
What do you think about VAT on the private school fees?
I don't think it's a great idea. I mean, partly because I think it's the politics of envy. I think lots of people might want to send their children to private school if they can afford it. That's fine. But the other thing is I'd much rather put all of our resources into trying to improve every state-funded school in this country. I mean, again, it's a generational thing. I'm not sure who can afford to do it now. I mean, it's £50,000–60,000 a year. It's extremely expensive. But I don't have and this is why I'm a Conservative, I don't believe we should be telling people how they can and can't spend their money.
Do you not like mushy peas?
No, not really.
Interesting.
It's not that I don't, I just like peas.
Have some chips. Are we done?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing.
Come on, get it away then. There you go.